From the 1950s onwards, the Netherlands have used the incomes from their natural gas reserves to build up one of the largest long-term care infrastructures of the world. At first, these nursing homes were considered a well-deserved place of luxury, where people could go to after a long career of hard work. And it was a great improvement in those days, because living in conditions for older people were not always that great. In the new, large, hotel-like residential homes, you could relax. Other people would do the groceries, the cooking and the cleaning for you. Now, the position of older people in the Netherlands has much improved. Older people are now far wealthier and healthier than ever before. They often have houses of themselves instead of having to live in a room with the children or in a small shed on the farm. The residential homes have not changed much, however, and many of these buildings from the 50s and the 60s are no longer considered an improvement, and most older people therefore prefer to stay at home as long as possible. There is also another argument to live at home as long as possible. The luxurious environment in which everything is taken care of also creates an environment where older people have hardly any activity left. Remember that our modern environment is rather luxurious with very little daily activity. We don't have to work on the land anymore. In the nursing homes, however, even the last daily activities, shopping, cooking, cleaning, are also taken away. We take so good care of older people that they are left inactive and are thus at an increased risk to age in an unhealthy way. Also, without any reason to leave the house, to meet other people or activities to perform, it is an environment in which you can easily get bored. Now many nursing homes are changing this, trying to activate the residents as much as possible, for instance by cooking together. And this is a good step. Moreover, people are living at home for longer and are coming to residential homes at a later stage, when, even with help, living at home is no longer possible. In many countries in the world, however, because of their increasing wealth, they are now taking the same route as the Dutch have done decades ago. They are building luxurious facilities where older people can get their well-deserved rest. And I hope that after this video you understand that there are serious downsides of such an approach. As a medical doctor, I often consulted people in nursing homes, and I have found that people in that environment often deteriorate much faster than when they are still in their own home. Now we better understand some of the reasons why. A similar reasoning can be held for our hospitals. These are places where people are put to bed from the first moment onwards. Many patients, however, are not that sick. They can just as well walk around. And if you put a person into a bed for the whole day, he will lose an incredible amount of muscle mass, and it takes very long time to regain that strength. When you lay down for the entire day, you are also at an increased risk of pneumonia, thrombosis and other serious adverse events. Even at the home, when you are receiving home care, we find this reflex of taking too good care of older people. When it becomes difficult for people to climb the stairs, we provide older people with elevators that take them up the stairs. And this seems such a good solution. But it also takes away the last exercise these people had, struggling up and down the stairs a few times a day. There are alternative solutions, like easy steppers, wooden blocks that reduce the step height, and with that use, every person that can still walk can pull himself up the stairs, which is a great way of exercising. And perhaps the last example in the home care is an electric Scootmobile for people who have difficulty in walking. And again, the Scootmobile takes over people's exercise. And the effect is that people will end up in a permanent wheelchair at a faster pace. People who work in the healthcare always try to take good care of people. And sometimes that means, however, that we should not pamper our patients too much and let them do things on their own, how counterintuitive this may seem.